I rarely do review videos here on the channel, but I recently came across these and decided to give them a try. After doing some tests and researching this product category, I have come to the realization that these may not be safe, but I'll continue to use them on a couple of devices around the house. So let me explain everything. Here we have a couple of Amazon Fire tablets that are used for very specific things. We have one here on the desk in the office that we use to view a security camera that's pointed at our porch and driveway. And we have another one of these cheap tablets next to my side table in the bedroom because it's difficult for me to fall asleep unless there is some background audio. The one here at the desk is so far out of the way that it can take some effort to plug in the USB cable when it needs to be charged. And the one next to my desk can be difficult to plug in as well, especially at night when it's dark and I'm half asleep. So when I came across these magnetic USB-C connectors, it definitely piqued my interest. These things work by having a plug and an actual connector, and the plug connects to our device, so our smartphone, our tablet, anything like that, and then our connector connects to our actual USB cable. So that anytime we want to plug in our device and charge it, we simply need to get the cable near the plug and the actual magnet will do the work. You can see that in effect here with a device that actually has one connected, and that's all it takes for the device to be plugged in and accept a charge. They break away quite easily. Not that easily if you try to pull them straight out like you would a normal USB plug. But if you break that USB connection and then pull, it's actually very easy to make these lose that connection. So after I saw these, I bought a set to test out for review here on this channel. And then shortly after, I bought more connectors so that me and my girlfriend could use them on all of our devices. That way, we would have the full experience of using them without the hassle of having to move the plug from device to device. And I have to say, I really enjoyed using these things. They are certainly not perfect, and sometimes the slightest angle can break the connection, so the device is not being charged anymore. And I'm not gonna lie, that experience alone made me paranoid about these things when I really needed my phone to be charged for the day. But again, the convenience just outweighed the downside here, since that was a rare occurrence. And then I began doing a bit of educational research about these connectors so that I would know more about them before doing this very review. And that's when I learned of their potential issues. So this is the first thread that I saw, where the folks over in the USB-C hardware subreddit have an announcement thread from 3 years ago about how these are just not recommended. The post here, which I'll be including a link to down in the video description below, mentions that people are worried about the USB pins exposed to a static shock, which could potentially fry the device. And then it goes into the possibility of data loss due to electronic noise, and then goes into a story about Dell and how they had this issue with pogo pins that they were using back in the day. This post made me curious about the risks, so I began reading through the thread, and most of the comments are from people who have had first-hand experience with these connectors, and most, if not all of them, claim to have never had any device damaged by these connectors. So then as I continue reading through this post, or this thread, I came across this post. Now, if you're not aware, Reddit user LaughingMan11 is Vincent Leung. This man works for Google as their USB-C expert and is part of multiple teams who work with major tech companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, and many more. In this thread, he's saying that the risk of using these devices comes from whenever you detach the cable from the device itself. So as you saw me breaking that connection, that is what he says the risk is. And then says that depending on how these connectors are made, the magnet might grab the connector at a wrong angle while the 20 volt pin is still connected. And while he does not have proof that these connectors are made in that way, he has doubt that they are investing enough into research and development to actually be protecting the device properly. Benson has been in this thread replying to multiple comments, sharing his thoughts, and here's another one that wraps up his opinion on the matter. And as mentioned, there are many people in this thread giving their anecdotal evidence that the products are safe to use because their devices have not been damaged. But again, Benson is not convinced that is enough testing, and he believes that you should be using a cable or a connector that is 100% compliant with the USB standard. And sadly, the standard does not include magnetic connectors, but Benson believes that may happen in the future. So until then, he cannot recommend these to anyone who values the device that they are using them with. And that's where I ended up deciding where to settle in with this debate. So, due to those risks, I will not be using these connectors on devices that I need or ones that are expensive to replace. So I stopped using them on my daily driver, I stopped using them on my Steam Deck, and I recommended my girlfriend do the same. She's no longer using them on her tablet or her smartphone. However, I still have a couple of these devices that I will continue to use them on. The tablet here on the desk that we use to monitor our security camera is still going to be using one because it's just out of arm's reach, so being able to hold the cable and have the magnets make the connection to charge it up is just incredibly convenient. And the same with the tablet next to my bed. I don't want to end up waking myself up just trying to find the USB plug so that the tablet doesn't die. So I'll continue to use the connector there as well. But I'm only doing that because they are cheap Amazon Fire tablets, and they can be replaced incredibly easily. If I end up noticing that the magnetic USB connector is frying tablet after tablet, then of course I will stop using them there as well. But the actual instances of damaged hardware with these seem to be low enough that this is unlikely to be an issue with me. So the question remains, would I recommend that you all go out and buy these magnetic USB-C connectors? It's difficult for me to recommend something that could potentially cause damage to one of your devices. However, if you have found yourself having difficulty plugging in a USB-C connector, whether that is due to the placement of the device, your environment, or anything else that is personal to you, then yes, these magnetic USB-C connectors can be incredibly convenient. I really like that they serve as a dust blocker for the USB port, and even more so, using them can prevent the area around your USB port from being scratched up by the USB cable each time you go to plug it in. But you should definitely use them at your own risk. I have learned that there are some companies out there that specialize in making these and claim that they are more safe than the Chinese knockoffs. But that isn't what I went with. I just picked these up from Amazon and have not had any issues with them. I will be sure to include a link to these down in the video description below for anyone else who wants to try them out. I may earn a small commission from those links, so you can help support the channel by clicking one of my affiliate links down below before you buy something on Amazon, even if the item you're buying isn't what I have linked in the video description. And lastly, if you have had any experience with these magnetic USB-C connectors, then please share your thoughts down in the comments section below. I would be curious to learn if any of you have had a device break from using one of these, or if you know someone who has.